Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. It is Fantastic Friday. How does it go? Cheerio. What's up, Buttercup? How are you all doing? We're going to wait for people to get in here. We're going to wait to get it in here because here's the thing. It's when God gives you dreams and visions, he says you must put it out there, okay? So we're going to do a little clearing of the energy. Again, I've got my channeling little notebook here or tablet that I use because so much has come in. And with the new moon last night, we talk about explosive changes. Well, yeah, you'd be really surprised what has come through. Really surprised. My hair is driving me nuts. Okay, so let me get it. Let me get it. We're definitely going to do an energy clearing for this. And like I said, this may trigger some people, but this is a dream that God had brought to me. And it's something that I'm bringing out because it has to do with all of us spiritually, right? Okay, spiritually. There we go. I can't wait for my new setup and get up. And it's coming because, man, I'm telling you, when I say chaotic but beautiful, that's exactly what I mean. So again, for anybody who knows, when we do this energy clearing, if you want to take a deep breath in and slowly let it out, we're going to take the Piranha in and Apana out, okay? And I don't know what's wrong with this camera, but hopefully you guys can see me all good in there because, like I said, it's being weird here. So anyways, we're going to clear the energy. So again, when I tap it, you take your Piranha in, hold it for 4 seconds, and let your Apana out and fully let it out because you're releasing any of them energies. Okay, ready, go. Oh, slip of me. Okay, again. Feels so much better. Okay, so as most of you know, that we had the full moon with the Aries and Libra on its axis, okay? And it is called the season of the 2K23, right? Specifically where it's in alignment with the planets and the stars and the moon and everything of how our earth comes together. Well, I want to also before I get started on all of this, again, we are going to light our third eye, okay? And if you're here, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so that you're notified when my messages come on. Don't forget to share it for people. Look at smoke and mirrors right here. It's coming out. I'm telling you, powerful, powerful, powerful. And you see the God force is coming through. Look, twin flames it's showing me. Very powerful. Okay. And then we're going to get our Palo Santos here, which it's important, important, important. Okay. I don't know why I'm, I don't know why I've got that. Damn. Burning down the house. No, just kidding. Yeah. Actually, it's burning down the past because that's what yesterday's hybrid new moon in the solar eclipse was all about, is burning down the past, right? And some of you, like I said, may be triggered when you hear this dream that God gave me, because it's very significant in the transformation and the big change and the big shifts. So here's some for you, my lovelies, and some for me for protection and infinity for all creations of loving everything here on earth. Okay. All right. Get that off my hands. Okay. So then I just want to say, I bless you, and in the name of Spirit, which is God, and I ask for your guidance. Show me what I cannot see and confirm what I already know, and help me that I may be a service in the highest good of all. In Jesus' almighty name, thank you, Father. Amen. Woo, okay. So I'm going to put this up for right now because I don't really need it. But as you can see, the dream interpretation, okay, because this is very significant. And a lot of people, when you dream, you don't interpret your dreams, or you misconstrue your dreams. Okay. So last night on the full moon, it was weird because I had this dream of seeing this white cat with little specks of orange on it. Okay. I mean, it wasn't like little polka dots. I mean, they were like little circles of orange. Okay. And so this is God's way of telling me that this represents my purity and my righteousness, as it is in the Bible. It means that you possess a pure heart, free from evil thoughts. You're free from bad toxic energies. You don't engage in them. It's a symbolic, the orange is the symbolic energy of the sun, which gives life to the planet and every living being on it, right? It is considered the life energy that keeps us all going, which is God Himself, right? So, in this dream that He showed me, it was this white cat with these orange spots that walked across, stopped, and then they showed me this door, and I went through this door, and I saw a friend of mine where there was like this chair and this blanket, and she asked me to open up the footstool of the chair, right? And in that blanket was a deceased gray dog. Okay. And this is a strong metamorphosis or metaphor for the closure of the past. And that's why I saw the friend, because this was putting closure to certain people in my life. Okay. But it was also, it's also significant to this big transformation. Okay. So I spiritually leveled up again to one of the highest levels of spirituality to the point where I brought this dog back to life. Okay. By touching this dog came back to life. I fed it, I nurtured it, helped it through, right? And so this was basically telling me that this ended the cycle of certain people in my life that no longer plays a certain role spiritually in my path. But this is also when I brought the dog back to life, this is talking about a new cycle with the spirit totem and the power animals of loyalty and commitment of who I am. It's the blueprint of unraveling messages from our animal guides and from God on our divine path, right? Um, it does not mean that seeing the representation of that dog deceased there, it's not representation that our animal spirit guide sacrificed him or herself as part of our soul's matrix, right? This is part of our metamorphosis that our energy has changed and we've stepped into a newer, highest level of ascension because God says, you are anointed, you are ready for this, you have the power, and you are stepping into something much more powerful that people are going to be like, whoa, watch out. I should have never underestimated this person. Okay. But it's because of our loyalty, our commitment, and our conviction to change who we are when we see signs from God, or as you guys, however it resonates, take it how it resonates. If you don't call him God, you call it spirit, the creator, the universe, however you resonate, that's fine. Okay. You do that. But to me, is God is spirit. Okay. And this is with this big change means that we are staying on point with our personal truths and our virtues of who we are as the beautiful earth angel angelic being that we are. Now, we all know that death is a powerful metaphor for positive change, or if you don't, you just learned that death is a powerful metaphor for positive change. Why? Because we embrace the positive change. And this is that death with that friend for her dog that was deceased, and she tried to cover it up because she didn't know what to do because she was still living in darkness and betraying and deceiving. When she had me come in and lift the footstool up, it was me taking that problem to the mercy of my feet like God would do and bring that dog back to life, because we know here in the human 3D playground, we know that dogs are very loyal, very committed. That's why they call it man's best friend, right? Okay, but it's about understanding that death is this powerful metaphor of positive changes, and that we embrace positive changes because it means, with seeing that in my dream, and I'm taking this because it resonates with me, and if it resonates with any of you, but it means there is a new relationship coming into my life who's going to be very loyal and very protective. When God talks about that, it is basically the resurrection of a very powerful experience in life, and it defies the convention and the rules, as it is a sign from God of a renewal, a rebirth, or reconstructuring. Okay. And it's a good omen when you preserve this and see the true power, the loyalty, the companionship, and the trust, because a lot of people don't pay attention to their dreams. Now, I've paid attention to my dreams. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I've got over 30 some books that have downloads and my dreams, and I have an actual journal that I lay by my bed for the times, the dreams, and everything. Um, but this is God's way of telling you guys, with this full moon that just took place, with this explosive, change that was coming, that we must examine the context more closely to extract what our subconscious minds are giving us as the true message, because a lot of you are missing the messages because you are not examining that context. You're not paying attention to your dreams. You're perceiving it one way when God is giving you a message and a vision of what is your next step. Okay. So it's also talking about, this means that you are being um guided. God is guiding you and ordaining you to connect with someone very special. Okay. And it's an overflow of love and affection and a strong cordial bond with a romantic partner. Okay. So whoever's single, guess what? God's bringing that ordained partner in for you. And it's time to step up and, be able to do it, because this is a spiritual regeneration that is stronger, um, of a new beginning and a new rebirth with protection and loyalty like you've ever seen before. Okay, so this is God saying that He has brought you into your blessings, He has brought you into your miracles, He has brought you into your abundance. Because to dream this, and a lot of people are going, well, this is kind of a messed up dream that, cat, dog, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but this is the thing, cats are all about intuition. Dogs are all about loyalty and protection, right? So this is God's way of being loyal to you with the protection to heighten your intuition. But it's also with the friend being in there, knowing that their cycles are ending, that they're no longer going to be in your energetic field. Um, they'll see your aura, which is going to make them want to go in and make significant changes, because we can't change anybody, right? We don't force anybody to change. The thing is we shine our light so bright that they have the free will and the choice to make the changes within self. But this friend who was in the darkness, okay, and it's sad because this is one person that I thought never, but it explains a lot, because God also showed me that this person had dirty intentions of such pretentious things as friends that have been fully exposed to me last night or yesterday. It started yesterday, and I'll get to that. But their secrets are now being exposed, and emotionally, He has prepared me and braced me to prevent any type of impact from affecting me in a negative way, or any toxic way, or any protection. Hello, Allison. Nice to meet you. Yes, once I'm done with this collective message, I can go ahead and, give you a little reading there. Um, but it's you being able to protect your energy, and that's where the dog comes in about the protection and loyalty, right? It's because you have to protect what God has so graciously blessed you with, is your energy. You're very welcome, sweetheart. He has blessed you with your beautiful energy as the earth angel angelic being that you are, right? So when he showed me the fact of me bringing this dog back to life, the fact is my light shines and brings people from the darkness to the light. It rejuvenates them, it rebirths them, it's restructuring their old conditionings and program to step into their good, to the good omen of the true power of who they are, their companionship. It comes all from that unconditional love from your fourth heart chakra, right? But this is basically telling you, this is a spiritual regeneration of stronger, new, like-minded, spiritually and energetically connected, because it has the strong cordial bonds with a partner that's coming in that is going to be explosive when it comes to you two both doing your spiritual divination work for God, because you both stand in a higher power. Now, what God showed is the reason why you had the cat and the dog, okay? Because the thing is when he showed me the cat and dog, okay, you're very intuitive, but yet this divine masculine is very loyal and very protective. And when you come together, you even though you're two different styles of spirituality, you still fall under the love of God, and therefore you can come together and you can co-create and cohabitat together, and being able to have that loyalty with that companion to fully trust and believe that God is doing this, okay? Because it's that resurrection of a powerful experience in life that defines the convention and the rules, as it is a signs of God's renewal. Okay, this is Him doing this. He is bringing forth. So when He tells you to step into your power, or He's nudging you, because it's also to dream of a deceased dog coming back to life, it's also saying that the old you has now passed away. And that's this hybrid new moon solar eclipse that we had yesterday with Aries and Leo, or Libra, excuse me, on the axis. And it's called the season of 2K23. It is saying it's done and over. It's, you trusted and believed that the King of all kings, the God force, has given you new beginnings, and that is what the season of 2K23 is. Okay, it is shining that light, and so He's showing you through your subconscious of what is taking place, and He knows that I will bring it forth, because, like I said, when people see, a lot of people get scared when you dream of something being dead, but God is saying, the thing is that is you ending a cycle. That is His way of showing you that that cycle is done and over. The past is gone. It's no longer here. It's the strongest metaphors of closing your past and being done with these, toxic energies and these people who want to hold you back. Okay, so that is my channeled message that came through, and now we're going to tap in to see what He wants to say for the collectives, now that I got that message out there. And then Allison, here, let me do this here, because okay, so that way, if I get any channeled messages towards you, Allison, um I'll be able to jot them down, and we'll go from there. But first, let's get the collective message. So, Father, what do we need to know? Okay, that He's calling me not to use them. He's calling me to use these. So we're going to go ahead and use the Celestial Tarot, because look at Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, that's spiritual love right there. That's spiritual love. Okay, that is the new creations, the new rebirth, the new beginnings, new ideas, new blessings coming through. Yeah, and to have the Knight of Cups on the other side of it, this is saying that there's a Knight of Cups who needs um more confidence to come through, because now he's seeing that God has ordained you to come together. It is time. It is time. So he's coming in and he's like, "Hey, yeah, we may be on the spiritual journey and stuff, and I'm very intuitive and you're very intuitive, but I'm getting the divine guidance that I'm supposed to come in, and could you show me what I need to do?" And the reason why I say that is because he is very romantically in tune to you. He knows what God has ordained, and he's coming in like, when you look at it, he's coming in and he's like, "Okay, I'm on the path. My emotions are very balanced. I'm very protective. I'm very pure in who I am as the angelic being that I am. And I know we're here to do something bigger for God, because the mountain's there. And the mountain is all about God, because God says, climb to the highest mountain, right?" All right. So, yeah, this knight is wanting to take motion now that he's understanding that he needs to come through. He needs to come through, and he needs to be able to act upon it, on this, because if he doesn't act upon it before the remnants of the hybrid new moon solar eclipse ends and we move in on May 5th. Yeah, May 5th, it comes into Scorpio, Scorpio into Sagittarius new moon, okay? So if it's not done within that time frame, May 5th, okay, that's Cinco de Mayo, right? That's all about new beginnings, right? That's what it means in Spanish, okay? So, yeah, look, for some of you, that's the divine path, okay? There's justice, okay? Because again, I'm getting this message is coming through that there is something that divine feminine and divine masculine, which I'm hearing twin flames, okay? Twin flames, but there is some type of legal situation or some type of documentation or something to do with uncovering something and bringing justice spiritually is what you're supposed to be doing. And God is saying it is time. Yeah, because look, this is your destiny. You are meant to come together to see things from a higher perspective because the angelic team is guiding you. You both are strong. You have the strength of the Lion of Judah, right? And you're stubborn. You can be very stubborn but very protective. Okay? And this is your destiny to come in because Torah means the Latin of wheel, right? The cycle must continue for your destiny, right? And so you get the tarot message, you know, tarot, Tarot. The tarot message is coming through that this is your destiny. This is time. This is time. Okay, so let's find out what else for the collectives, what we need to know. What else do we need to know, Father, about this amazing dream that you showed me to come forth? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Look at, Two of Wands, baby. Two of Wands. This is a discovery. This is the process that God wants you to see. Yes, that is amazing. That is amazing. Yes, because you have to be protective, especially with your energy, because when you get the wrong energies attached to you, yeah, look at this is a divine wish being granted, okay? Look, and the new moon that happened last night. What did I say? There's that gray dog that was in my dream, right? It was like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful because everything, the past is done, delays, deception, you know, the emotion, the up and down emotional roller coasters, they're done. Okay. God put an end to all that deceiving um friends and everything that have been deceiving you, and you have manifested your happiness and your prosperity. But being able to protect your energies is very key because a lot of people, yeah, I look at, I can't speak it enough. The Chariot and the Hangman. Okay, so this is this is like the battle cards, you know. Here's the yin and yang. This is the twin flames that I was talking about that God ordained, you know, that new romantic partner that's coming in. That you guys are going to battle together, something that God has put you together spiritually to be able to battle because he's guiding you with the purple cloak, okay? And it's the hangman is getting stronger within yourself to be able to end the delays in your life, to see things from a different perspective. Mm. Yeah, and when you break it down, the hangman looks like the number 4, right? And then you have 12, and broken down spiritually, that is number 7, which is the God force, okay? Okay. And so yeah, all right. So you're basically, Allison, what I'm getting that's coming through right now is, yes, you're very intuitive, but you feel like you're kind of stuck and stagnant right now, right? You feel like you're spiritually at a standstill, okay? And yeah, look, I'm telling you, it came out again, again. when you see things from a different perspective, you have that happiness. Good things come to you by reflecting on it and getting rid of the things that are deceiving you. Now, in order to be able to move forward, a lot of people are like, well, yeah, I'm intuitive, but spiritually I feel stuck. Okay, because that is God's way of saying He has been showing you something and you're not fully picking up what He's wanting to show you. And if you are picking it up, it's like He wants you to know that there's going to be improvements and everything. But on a spiritual note, yes, okay, so you're finding what I'm getting is not only are you stuck within the friend dynamic, um, the financial situation and your home situation they're showing me. The thing is, emotionally, you feel kind of stuck because you feel like a disconnect. Y- don't worry. That's part of the growing process. That's part of the 10 of cups, right? It's what you're doing is they're preparing you and giving you the insight of what you need to do in order for that explosive change to happen within you spiritually. So yeah, and communication, okay? So I'm also getting that sometimes um when you can put it out there, okay? Just let's put it this way. You speak your truth, you put it out there. You say it like it is, but sometimes you kind of regret. So they're showing that there's some type of regret. Okay. They're showing me that there's some type of regret, but they're showing me that you do stand in your power, but you have felt very isolated. Okay. And the reason why they have isolated you because they wanted you to do some soul searching. They wanted you to dig a little bit deeper into your spiritual gifts and to the things that you need to change, to willfully change. Okay. And, the thing with that is something about your business. When they show me the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is a professional, um, very business-like, knows how to make her money and everything else. Okay, they're telling me right now, you need to stop giving out to others all the time to where it's putting you in a hardship because you're finding out that the people that you're helping, I'm hearing the people that you're helping when you need help, nobody's there for you. Okay, so that's what Spirit's showing me. Okay, so let's find out. What else do we need to know, Father, for Allison? And then we'll do the collective message. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. With the Two of Wands is coming in is that you have gone on this little short journey. And when they talk about that, um, this little short journey has made you very emotional. And it's having to do with some people in your inner circle, okay? Feeling like they're not really there for you, that they don't have your best interest. Um, but you try to give them inspiration. You try to be very creative because you are I'm hearing you are very caring and you listen very attentively, but it's like they're not listening to you. It's like, okay, so they want you to go in self and be able to reflect because they're wanting you not to speak harshly to these people, but okay, this is one of the things that they're showing me with the 5 of Cups. Okay, a lot of people have taken from you and you've had to rebuild and resalvage and, redo things, but just know spiritually justice is coming. Okay. So I'm hearing that there could be some type of situation where it comes to material objects, but yeah, with the Queen of Swords, you're a clear thinker. Okay, you're a very clear thinker with judgment. Judgment is being called because somebody has been juggling to try to stop you and create this tower in your life. They're purposely doing this. Why? Because you shine your light. Yes, yes, and that's the thing. Um, okay, but like I said, when it comes to your emotions, you're a very clear thinker. When it comes to the fact of other people, you juggle things around. Okay, you overanalyze. I'm hearing the overanalyzing, which then creates towers in your life where you have a loss of people that you love, a loss of people that you care about. And it's all because your impulsive your impulsiveness to make decisions without clearly thinking on that. Yes, without clearly thinking about things, you impulsively make a decision, because you just want it to be done and over with so that you don't feel that anxiety and that stress. The thing is you got to stop doing that. You have to go into your inner self and you have to see that you have a much greater destiny, and you I'm hearing you're juggling it with the wrong people. You're trusting and believing in the wrong people. And these people that you thought were your forever brotherhood and sisterhood, you thought that they would never betray you. You thought infinitely, because here's the eight. You thought infinitely that they were never going to do this to you, right? You thought that it was always going to be that they balanced you out and that you had teamwork and everything else. But really, spirit's telling you you need to go in and you need to look at the bigger picture, that this person, and it's showing me two people specifically, a male and a female. It's showing me two people specifically that every time they come around you and you have that stability, you have, that balance within you, they create these tower moments for you every time. And you're starting to see it now. You're starting to see it. Okay. Yeah. Because the seven of swords, like I said, I'm telling you, you keep the faith, but they betray you every step of the way. You try to put your trust into them, but they're betraying you every step of the way. And see these two people that I was talking about, you see how, oh wait, their swords are down, right? And you're carrying on because these new beginnings, God's trying to give you a new beginning, and you're not listening. You keep looking back at these two people who are sabotaging you when God's over here waiting at your boat saying, "Come on, let's go." And just because it's a male on the card, I'm getting your female energy, but I'm explaining it to you like God is saying. We have bigger things to do, where God's over here at the boat waiting for you for these new beginnings, wanting you to be deeply rooted and grounded, but you keep looking back here. You keep trying to have these ties. I'm hearing you keep reconciling with these two people who, with the tense, they have ill intents. I'm hearing ill intents because things go good for a little bit and then all of a sudden, bam, bam. It's like all with the Queen of Wands, all that positivity, all that intuition and everything feels like you're blocked, feels like intuitively and emotionally you just been squished down, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So God is coming in and saying with the Three of Wands, turn your back to them, but do not be rude to them. Okay. Just say at this point in time, you have to be able to stand strong. Look, because you see how their two boats are over here in this rocky waters, and the boat that God has for you is right over here in this nice calm water, and you're looking over here to God because you as the angelic being are supposed to be following that spiritual guidance. As these two people right here, you have turned your back to, right? But you look at your hand, you're still holding on to one, and I'm hearing you're still holding on to one. Even though you're not real close to this one, you're still holding on to this one. You're looking off over here of, hey, this is what I need to do. But you got to be able to move forward. You've got to be able to see that every time, yeah, look, 8 of Cups, confirmation. It's time to walk away from it. It's time to walk away. Have you ever heard the expression, if you love something so much, let it go, and if it comes back, it's meant to be? Just know that when God exits somebody from your life, it's because of that unconditional love. He is doing it so that you can heal yourself more, so that intuitively you can do what is meant to be done on your spiritual path. But when you keep going back to this energy and holding on to a certain person, place, or thing here, and I'm hearing person, okay? There's an influential person that you're holding on to, but you keep going back and holding on to that, and you need to walk away from that. Because look at, you see the white caps that they bring into your life. You see how things stir up and things get chaotic. God's wanting you to reflect of being able to walk away at this time, because when you walk away, it's like, how do I explain it? When you walk away, you see how these 3 cups are stacked up. This is the God force saying, for your new beginning here, I need you to listen. I need you to walk away, have strength, build yourself up, get clear understanding, use your intuition, follow your soul's inner compass, okay? Because God gives us that compass that no matter what direction we go, as long as we go to okay, somebody's getting really emotional. I'm choked up right now, and I'm, the way it just changed my throat chakra. Somebody's getting choked up because the truth is being revealed. But the thing is you're always feeling like you're between a rock and a hard place, right? Because you're between the 2 rocks, and look at the white caps on here. Okay? This is saying that this is constantly happening. No matter how many times this person's walked away out of your life, it's coming back every time. Okay, okay. Well, that's confirmation that God is bringing it forth for you to have a clear understanding. Because the thing is they want you to, God wants you to stand in your power. You're a very nurturing, very loving, kind person, okay? But you can't let these people walk all over you. You have to stand in your power. You have to shine your light, and you have to speak your truth. Use your voice, but do it in a gentle way, because it's firm, of what needs to be done, instead of hiding what you truly want to say to these people. That, hey, I'm noticing that every time you create this upheaval. Yes, and you don't want to be that doormat. You don't want people to be wiping your feet on you. That's not, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. No, no, you need to be like the King of Cups, very emotionally balanced, energetically balanced, and being stable to have a greater understanding to go with the flow of things, knowing that you are much more worthy than what these people are treating you. You do not need to be no doormat. You do not need to be a person who bows down to that type of energy. You can be stable. You can be stable. And I'm hearing your living situation and all of that will become stable. Your emotions, mentally, emotionally, and physically and spiritually will become stable. The thing is you have to stop doubting yourself. You have to trust and believe in yourself that you are this beautiful power being that can overcome the trials and tribulations. Why? Because you're not going to sit and be a victim. Okay, God says you're not going to be the victim to this type of behavior with these lower energies. You are made to be victorious, and that's where you need to be. So that's the message. Yeah, look, hear it again. Okay, here it is again, the 5 of Swords. Confirmation. There are 2 people specifically, and only it will resonate with you, but there's 2 people specifically that you always have to watch over your shoulder, because they have ill intents. They're not doing things the way they should be doing. They create a lot of tension and a lot of conflict, a lot of emotional damage to you. And you are the bigger person. I'm hearing you do the forgivance, okay? Because look, in the green, you come completely from your heart chakra. You are deeply rooted and grounded, but you need to be more deeply rooted and grounded. But you should not have to keep watching over your shoulder of how are these people going to keep messing up my life? How are they going to keep holding me back? Because now it's God said, listen, spiritually, we are getting rid of the things that no longer serve us. And you and God, the Two of Swords, this is you in training with God. He is bringing you to have a more clear sight. Instead of being stuck and stagnant, he's saying you can make that choice. That's what the Two of Swords is. It's about having that balance and making that choice that you no longer want this type of energy. Yes, you are very forgiving, but the thing that God is coming through and saying, when you're forgiving, are you also, because you analyze things and everything else, okay? And he said that in order for you, look, in order for you to have a new beginning, you need to stand in your truth. You need to speak your truth, okay? And when I'm hearing that, it's you need to speak your truth about your emotions, because the King of Cups is all about being emotionally balanced, right? So you have to stop fearing of speaking your truth to this person, because you fear, and this is what I'm getting energetically, okay? So it's only going to resonate with you, but you fear that it's a constant battle. The Five of Wands, it's a constant battle. It's always a disagreement, because they never want to hear your perspective of it. They never want to hear your side of it. It's they say what they want to say, and it's almost like you submit. Even though you stand in your power, it's like almost you submit because you fear the repercussions of what's going to happen with the disagreement, okay? Because they're trying to overpower you. But God says, listen, and look, here's the Charity, the battlefield, look, and the moon, okay? And the Emperor, okay? So you you have been in your feminine energy for a long time. It's time for you to stand in your masculine energy and reflect on it. It is time to come into balance so that you can be able to have that security and that helping hand from God. Because look at, here is the dove of God, and he wants to give you this abundance for it to be able to overflow, knowing that you have to stand in your power and stop these people from giving you this feeling that you have to walk on eggshells all the time, or you have to hold back, or I'm hearing you have to divert how you express your feelings to them, okay? Because of the disagreement. And I'm hearing that this person, the two people, okay? Hi, Carolyn. Hi. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. I'm hoping you're having a good day. I'm hearing that this person, these two people, but this one person specifically, is when they have a disagreement with you, the thing is they don't have it just with you and them. They pull everybody else in to stir the pot for everybody. Okay? So they like this kind of chaos and conflict, because they have a lower agent, or a lower a Tarrant, a darker energy that is attached to them, because they like this. They like this, and it's very exhausting. I mean, who wants to sit and do this all day long? Nobody. Yes, absolutely. They thrive in the chaos, and no, you should not be walking on eggshells. God does not want you walking on eggshells. God wants you to put your feet firmly planted on the ground and stand in your power, because he is nurturing you. He's helping you. Yes. Carolyn, I am so glad that you are having an awesome day. It's Fantastic Friday to all my beautiful people on here supporting me. Please don't forget to hit the like and the like button to show some love. Yeah, because look, Allison, this person lives in that devilish energy, okay? And they always want to keep you bound and constrained. So I'm hearing when you stepped away for a bit, um, you felt like you've broke the constraints of this person. But the thing is they came back into your life, and guess what? Now you're bound again because I'm hearing your same old patterns um, are now coming in. You kind of, God's telling me that you've stepped backwards back into some of your old habits. And that's what He's wanting you to go to your inner self and see. Um, that's why this hybrid new moon in the solar eclipse is all about explosive changes. You need to go and see how much work you put into yourself and all the changes that you made to get where you are today, to let this person come and pull you back into the old you and keep you in that old programming and condition, because that's not where you need to be, sweetheart. That's not where you need to be. Where you need to be is, look, right here, look, seeing things from a different perspective. Why? So that you can keep being that giving person, okay? Being that loving person, being more grounded, to have that happy life and happy family and happy home and happy relationships. But first you need to see it from a different perspective. Oh, beautiful. It's a Saturday where you're at, Carolyn. That's awesome. So that's beautiful Saturn day, super Saturn day. Yes, that is a type of energy that you, like I said, um, with the Seven of Wands that came out and the Sun. Okay, uh, look at look at the King of Pentacles and the Magician card with the Eight of Wands and the Star card. Okay, so this is saying, and the Lovers and the Ace of this. This is amazing, Allison. Okay, so basically I know you're getting frustrated about the situation, but you have to be able to take a stance. Follow and trust and believe the way God is showing you, because you can still love these people, but you need to be on top of this situation, right? So that you can be in that powerful position, be in that abundant position to be able to manifest anything you want, because you have all the resources. You are getting the divine messages that are coming through, and this is also saying that your love is going to reignite into a stable much more stable foundation of how to love yourself and to be able to love others, but don't let them treat you like a doormat, because it is about trusting, believing in God that you're building a stronger foundation for you and your family. Okay, why? Because you are that star. This is you holding on to the hope and having that renewal, and God watching over you, saying, listen, I've got your back. Look at the three stars. This is God's got your back for your stability, right? So follow the North Node to be able to receive um, that brightness and that hope and that beauty into your life. But don't be excessive to where it makes you to some type of greedy, because look at the Sun card. This is God's protection shining over you, putting up a wall of protection around you as the pure angelic being that you are, to stay stable, right? Stay balanced. Yeah, and like I said, here's your new beginning, sweetheart. This is spiritual love. This, when this is on the wand, like the Ace of Wand, okay, this is you and that great potential. Spirit is saying, I see your great potential. It is time for you to shine your light. It is time for this new beginning, this rebirth. And that's exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of this video, is the dream that they showed me. Okay, you have hope that gets you through the day. But the thing is what God's telling me, sweetheart, and I'm one that speaks the truth, so don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger of what He's saying. The thing is yes, you hold on to hope to get through the day, but you hope that these people aren't going to create all this conflict. You hope that they're not going to disturb you. You hope that they're not going to find a reason to create a fight between you and certain people. you have that hope in God, yes, but have faith that when you go in and make the changes with you, He's going to help you balance that out, okay? Because you do believe in Him. He says you do. You do. You are His child. You do believe. But the thing is you need to love yourself more than letting these people do this to you, okay? Because this doesn't have to be about a romantic relationship. This is about loving yourself more, to know that you are more worthy and deserving than what they are treating you. This is not about control. The only person that has control over any of us is God, and He doesn't control us. He guides us to our beautiful path. He guides us to our beautiful blessings, right? So it's about standing in your power and being able to put in the hard work and know that you are fully supported. Know that you are fully supported. Yeah, because look, the Three of Swords, these people are constantly creating heartache in you. I'm hearing you have a hard time going to sleep at night also, okay? Because you're in your thoughts, your head's spinning constantly, and it's almost like I feel it like it's a panic attack, like you're having a panic attack. Okay, well, the thing is it's because they're constantly, they have taken over your mind, and you need to balance that mind and stop worrying. Put your mind to God, trust and believe that what He has for your divine path, that your work is going to go better, you're going to start making that good money. Yes, yes, you have had many. You have had many, and I'm hearing nine of them, nine of them. So, however that resonates, they're showing me that you have had nine of them type of losses between people and, you know, people that love you, um, people that are there for you. Okay. So, however that resonates. Oh, Carolyn, Australia, one of these times I'm gonna go there. One of these times I'm gonna go there. I heard it's beautiful, and I would like to definitely check it out one day for myself. That's one place that I have not been. Okay, so let's get the collective message. So that's what I have for you, sweetheart. Um, I'm sending you lots of prayers, but the thing is yeah, look, you're living in fear and frustration of holding on to relationships that are no longer serving you at this point. It's time for you, look, with the Four of Swords, to let go what's no longer serving you. You can still love them. God says you can still love them. And he'll bring them back into your life, because when this is hanging up on the wall, once they make their changes, he will bring them back to you. But it is time for you to rest and rejuvenate and focus on you. It's time to come back to your power. Yes, yes. And I'm hearing that you feel very alone, very alone. But just know, with the Nine of Cups, improvements are on the way. But they're going to keep creating this tower moment for you. They're going to keep creating this tower moment. And I understand that you are so tired, because I'm hearing that you've had to put in like double duty with the work and responsibilities and everything. Um, the thing is you're not taking care of yourself fully, and you need to give yourself some self-love and self-care. Okay? That's what God is really coming through, because these people that are constantly wanting to bring this chaos around you, it's time. It's time. Um, yeah, because I hear that with these coming out, there has been a significant change and a massive problem that has stepped into your life. Okay? You know, that would have been beautiful to be there and be born and raised there. I would love it because of the being outside and the wildlife. Absolute dream. with this, it is the fact that you need to do a lot of reflection. Where does the loyalty really stand? Are you following your instincts? Or are you letting them come up and pinch onto you and take from you? Because with the Chariot, this is about you moving forward on your journey, you having a better understanding and getting victory over this situation. Because, like the new moon says, it's like it's an energetic battle, okay? Mentally, emotionally, and physically, it is a battle. And you have to stand strong in that battle, and when you're not strong, kneel down to God, pray to him. Yes, and it's going to continue to be a battle, because the thing is some of these people that have been in your life, okay, it's, how do I say it? This person is very opinionated and very hasty, and this person has always got their sword out around you, okay? They're always creating conflict. They have a great facade that they have this pure, loving, kind heart, but I'm hearing that they're an agent, okay? And it's sad. They need to do a lot of healing, because all they're worried about is breaking hearts, creating conflict, creating chaos, being opinionated, being hasty, talking about people, okay? And no matter what happens, when you flip the cards, like when I had them this way, when you flip the cards this way, what is their sword trying to do? Every time that you try to get stability, okay, what I'm seeing is every time you try to get stability, they come in and put another gashing wound into your heart, make you feel bad, make you feel like you owe them something. And that's not the way it should be. That's not the way it should be. It's not the way. Okay. So God's been putting a lot of delays in your life and a lot of impasses on your path right now, because it's basically, it's a delay that's necessary for your growth and for you to see things a lot better. um you yeah. Oh, yes, feeling of guilt. Yes, I'm hearing there's something about some type of documentation or word of mouth that has taken place, that you feel some type of guilt, like you've backstabbed or betrayed, and you've left somebody out in the cold, and that you didn't make the right decision. Okay, God showing great clarity on that. The thing is, boom. The temperance is all about certain things have to happen on your path in order for you to step greater into your purpose, in order to have that balance, right? It's in order for you to have that balance. Yeah, because listen, I'm hearing I should have never done it, I should have never listened, I should have paid attention to the advice that was given, because this is what my life has been like ever since. And why is because they're creating this for you. They promise you one thing, but they're quick to deceive you, to betray you. And the one person, I'm hearing, there's one person who was standing strong in loyalty with you. That one person, you turned your back on. I'm hearing that you pretty much like stepped away from, because these people are so controlling that they've overtaken your mind, your physical mind. And yeah, it's like they've taken your happiness. They've wrecked your marriage or your relationships. I'm hearing they've wrecked your relationships. Yeah, the Page of Swords, creating, they're always trying to spy or create some type of deception all the time. Okay, and the other card that was coming through was the Death card. Okay, God is trying to put this all to rest by him making the decision of judgment now, because the healing needs to be done. And if you can't see it, and the family can't see it, that this needs to be done, and you need to make your wrongs right, because look, he wants you to have them divine wishes, and he wants you to grant you that, because he sees your potential. He wants to be able to help you manifest your wishes, dreams, goals, and desires, because I'm hearing you had them, and it's all been put on the back burner again. So again, it falls back to where he's showing me that self-love, self-care. You're not taking care of you. You're not taking care of your soul. And when you're not taking care of you and you're not taking care of your soul, you are not taking care of God, because he lives within you. And you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to balance that out. Yeah, I'm again, look, judgment and the temperance. Okay. So I'm hearing God is making the final decision. And when this decision comes, because you've been testing the waters for quite a while, I'm hearing you've been testing the waters, could be 14 years, but testing the waters has put you in a financial constraint, okay, with your finances, I'm hearing. And God's the only one that can make that decision with these circumstances, because I'm hearing you keep backsliding. You keep backsliding. And he's saying, listen, there was an earth angel here on earth trying to help guide you, to that gave you unconditional love, helped you with your healing, kept you on track emotionally, was there for the friends and family that surround you, helping you achieve, right? Because this earth angel was divinely guided and blessed by our Father to be able to help you. And the thing is you didn't see the clarity in what the divine was trying to bring you. Okay. Because I'm seeing this person is a 33 master mason teacher from God. Okay. And instead of having their sword out, they were trying to divinely guide you to stand in your power. You see the crown? Divinely guiding you to stand in your power. So instead of living in your fears and regrets, no longer take the offers that this person is throwing at you, right? Put it to rest. You could also see 44. 44 could be very significant. And I'm hearing May 5th. May 5th is very significant to the new beginning. Okay. So the intuitive message is, again, everything that this person promised you, everything that this person painted or tried to paint a beautiful picture. No, no, because all that glittered was not of gold, and they were doing it to hold you back, because they seen your light, they seen you grow, they seen you step into your power, they seen you spiritually being on the right path and stepping up and taking responsibility and doing the things that you needed to do by having that teamwork and collaboration. And what they did is they just pulled you to be left out in the cold, homeless. I'm hearing left out in the cold, homeless, no home. Okay. However that resonates, but that's what they're showing me. That there's been so many delays around money and stability, because there's no stability anymore. And the thing is when it comes to the hope, because this is like the church, that I see in the background here with the stained glass window. What I'm seeing is God wants to give you these new beginnings to have a stronger foundation. But first, you need to become deeply rooted and grounded, because right now, this other person, this one that has made the choice to hold you in them lower energies, has crippled not only your faith, it's crippled your belief in you. It's crippled the trust that you trust people now. You've got your guards up, and that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live. That's not a way to live. Yeah. So you need to put it to rest. Okay? And this is for, for whoever it resonates. Take what resonates and let go what doesn't. But listen, stop taking offers when you feel intuitively or instinctively and you get this ick feeling. Whether you sit out in nature, whether you talk to God, pray to God, stop taking offers from these people that have done nothing but create tower moments in your life. They have their good days and their bad days like we all do. And that's the yin and the yang, right? That's the duality. Okay. The thing is, it has to stop. Now, this could be somebody who traveled a far distance to be around you. Okay. Because this is the Page of Wands is about traveling the distance to be around you, thinking that there's going to be some type of change. But really, the only thing that they did is they changed you back into the old you. That's all they did. That's all they did. Yeah. And, it's not good to have your walls up all the time, because when you have your walls up, look, you block your blessings. You block the things that are coming into fruition. You block the spiritual guidance. Okay. So they're wanting you to really, with the Nine of Wands, take a step back, draw that line, set them healthy boundaries, be deeply rooted and grounded in who you are so that you can have that birthright, have that happiness, have that celebration, to have that contentment and that peace of mind and have things come into fruition and get the spiritual messages. Why? Because God wants you to have that victory. You see what I mean? Trust and believe in your stability of who you are. Stay deeply rooted and grounded and unconditionally love from your heart chakra, okay? Because you are an angelic being. And you see these people right here? Look, see these two people right here? Look at his face. Is it a him or her? Oh, that's a her and a him. Okay. So again, look at their face of disgust because they see you getting victory. They're right there. They're wanting to pull you off of that noble steed, right? They're wanting to pull you off of your stability. Be careful of that. Because with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, okay, you need to understand that you can manifest anything and you can have this new enterprise, and you are still a student learning the divine's ways, okay, going through the valleys of the shadows of death in order to come to that mountaintop, okay? But they're here trying to create structure for you. And when they see that you are creating this beautiful structure for yourself, you see how these two are going to come in and they're going to want to work with you in a different way because your light's going to shine to open these people up, to have this teamwork, to make the improvements. No matter what delays around, they're going to start truly stepping into their true self. And that's what I said at the beginning of this message, that your light is going to expand and help somebody else come into their true self, right? Yeah, because look at, if you don't do it, the Ten of Swords, that completion, you're going to have nothing but defeat and loss of friendships and relationships and family. Yeah, I'm hearing the divine is trying to show you, put a death to that. Why? Because you need that stability and security with the Four of Pentacles. You need that stable foundation. You need to be sitting back in your throne, deeply rooted and grounded, connecting with the divine, getting the messages from the divine to stand in your power so that you can be abundant every step of the way. Okay? Because there's something much more coming on your path, but you're blocking it. You're blocking it. All right, Father, let's get a spirit animal card so we can see what Mother Earth Gaia wants to come in and say, and what the animal totem and animal guides are wanting to come in on the shamanic, with the shaman coming in and guiding to the better path. Yeah, I'm hearing you have everything that you need, collective. Okay. All right. What do we need to know, Father? Them just fell out. I'm not going to take them. What do we need to know? Okay. So there's one. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know for the collectives? What did I say? Here's the spider. This is the divine path. You have been caught in a web of not being able to see the butterfly in the belly or in the back of the spider. Okay. You have been caught in a web of not being able to make the change and transformation. You have been stuck because these people have been throwing you off balance. And this is God coming in and saying, listen, it's time for you to make your dreams real. It's time for you to come in and stand in your power. And why? A confirmation 44, the Black Panther. Okay. The thing is 44. Okay. So something could have really transformed with a person in your life who was 44 at the time. But the Black Panther means that you need to reclaim your power. Don't let them pull you into darkness and hold you down. You have the unconditional love. See the green eyes? You have the unconditional love. You have the intuition and you stand in your power. Take your power back so you can be abundant and reclaim your power. And then you have the lion that came out. 37 is broken down in the angel mastery number for you as the angelic being. You see how the eye is green? That's coming from unconditional love. This is the strength of Judah. This is God coming in. Look, healing. This is all about healing. This is the healing flower mandala, okay? But this is, you need to understand that you need to be generous of spirit. And what I say is you need to be able to stand in your power and listen to the strength of spirit and what God is bringing forth to you, because he wants nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. Some of you could be seeing the synchronicity 1144 a lot. 1144 a lot. Okay. Wow. Wow. You also got the bobcat that came through with the green eyes of unconditional love. Again, the healing mandala right here of abundance. But the bobcat, this is significant because this is explaining that yes, life is a mystery. There is a lot of mysticism to our life. But when you are being divinely showed something, in order for your dreams to become real, for you to claim your power, that God is saying, claim your power. I reside within you. Don't let these people control you. You need to be stronger than that. And you need to be strong in spirit with God. You need to stand in your power. Why? Because of the badger. Okay, the badger's coming in, the divine protection, giving you the clarity. This is the hawk feathers, which mean clarity. This means stability. Okay, this means God's protection, your third eye. The badger is about be fearless and bold. Go for it. Now, the other synchronicity that he has showed me is 4 of these cards. Okay, one is the spider, because you don't know which direction you want to go. You are stuck and stagnant and making, the choices on your divine path, and you're getting caught up in all these webs and all this deception and things that are weighing heavy on your mind that could create legal trouble. I'm hearing it could create legal trouble, police involvement. Could be you lied on or you lied or they lied on some type of document. Okay. But what I'm showing is you as the spider, these other 4 cards are all about the 4-legged animals out in nature, right? That stability. So you could be seeing 44, 44, and that means abundant changes. Look, again, a confirmation. Here's another 4-legged animal that came out. The giraffe. Okay, the giraffe. This is broken down to your divine path. Now, a giraffe can see the messages from God, right? Because he's got that long neck, as above, as below, and he is in between. He can get them divine messages. He knows how to stay deeply rooted and grounded. But the draft is you being able to see the bigger picture, you being able to see what God is trying to show you. Yeah, because when you look at the draft, you see the hawk, you seeing things from a different perspective. Yes, because the butterfly, you being able to make the change and transformation of the messages that God are giving you. So he is telling you that it is time. And when you look right here, you see the wheel. This is the Torah, right? That's Latin for wheel. That is a Latin word for wheel. You have to go through these cycles and these changes in order for you to be able to stand in your power and see the bigger picture. Wow. Yes, Father. Okay. All right. Yeah, the rhino. The rhino, another four-legged animal. It's time to put on that armor of God. Trust and believe in your new beginnings. You're going to be victorious, but the thing is you need to overcome any obstacles that are coming your way. And the only way to do that is stand in strength with God to be able to heal and be generous of God's spirit that resides within you. Nurture him like he nurtures you. Okay, some of you could be seeing 1111. Some of you could be seeing 4444 or 444. Some of you could be seeing 1331, which is a mirroring image of broken down all into the stability and your abundance. Okay, so now I'm being called to get a postcard from Spirit because they want to give you a specific message, and then we're going to end this one, collectives, because like I said, this is a beautiful message that has come through. I greatly appreciate all messages that God gives, even the dream. And for the new ones who come in midstream, make sure you watch the beginning of the video because it is a interpretation of the hybrid new moon solar eclipse, also called season 2K23, which is the Aries and Libra access that we just had of this full moon. It's very significant of what's going on. Yeah, it's very significant. So we're going to get one more shuffle and we're going to find out what message. You are very welcome, sweetheart. We're going to give you a message here to see what Spirit wants to say to you, because when they give me the message, and you'll see how dead on the channeling that I did at beginning, because I'm a no cards channeler, but I give you the message and then I go to use the cards and they use the confirmation to be able to show you. So now, like I said, this is a postcard from Spirit. So let me take a drink. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Now this is coming from God, from your ascended masters, your archangels, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your kindred loved ones, and all the multidimensional realms who support you and who are there for you. And even your earth angels. Like, I'm an earth angel, and I know that because my business, go check it out. You know, me and God co-created it. It is www.earthangelhealingpalacellc.com. And there's a lot of things I offer on there. So Allison or anybody out there, and I'm not targeting you, sweetheart, but if there's anybody out there who needs some type of mentoring, or, you know, I do spiritual life coaching, I do webinars. I love to be able to teach the spiritual gifts that God gives me to teach the individual people that he brings into my life. But it's your free will. I will never cross them boundaries. Okay. I just give you the collective messages or do your mini messages that are coming through. But right now we have 3 cards that come from God or Spirit, however you resonate. And it says, Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and for everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is all about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. Confirmation. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about off the hook from carrying the burden. It's about letting yourself be able it's all about letting yourself be off the hook and let God carry your burden. Resentment and hurt are like massive viruses and plagues within your body that spread to others as you come in contact energetically. And that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without all the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here in heaven believes in you and adores you. Okay? You're very welcome, sweetheart. Okay, that was confirmation of what I was saying in the reading. Okay. Okay, so this one says, Dearest you, over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirits is in every aspect of our life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension that they are living in, called a 3D playground. That said, can you feel the importance of these current energies that bring events together in miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, the when, the why, the where, it is mysterious. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen over you and loving you with the eyes of spirit that weaves in your lives mysteriously, and the beautiful tapestry in the glorious technology of color. Loving you so very much, as always, your loving Father. Okay? And the last one says, Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance for you. Confirmation. Let others give you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny yourself and the vulnerability, or bringing an agenda of equal to you. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you, huh? It's hard to receive yourself and love yourself. You do not need a this is for that. In your exchange with others, there is no expectations of unconditional love. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Find the mentor. Confirmation. Then you can give up the old stories that have had you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your will be filled. We all love you so much. Confirmation. So that just goes to prove everything that I have said in this video, the beginning of the channeled message that came out for the collectives, the message that came out personally that resonates with people. Only take what resonates. Don't try to make it fit your story, because all you're doing is putting things and manifesting things into your life that are not meant for you. So you only take what resonates with you. But the thing is stand in your power, because these three cards, these three postcards that have been typed up, the thing is, all of it's true. But just remember, if you're not giving to you, you're not giving to God. So if you think you're walking in the righteousness of God, you're not, because God lives within you. And you have to nurture him like he nurtures you. You have to protect him like he has to protect you. And that means that sometimes people in our path, it doesn't mean stop loving them, because you're unconditional love as a giver, not a taker. Okay, because I'm hearing for some of you collectives, you are huge givers, and so many people in your life have been takers and sabotagers. Okay, the thing is, keep being generous, keep being the true you. Don't change who you are, only grow into your better version. That's what God wants you to do. So it's time to sit back and self-reflect. Like I said, the remnants of this moon in Aries and Libra with the hybrid new moon solarplex, or solar eclipse, excuse me, the season of the 2K23. It's trusting and believing in the king, trusting and believing in your new beginnings. And it's time before that new moon comes May 5th, that moves into Scorpio, because Scorpio is going to share it into Sagittarius, is going to be that new beginning in May. And May is the 5th month. On the 5th day is the new moon. So what does that say? Is you as the angelic being really need to step into your power. Okay. Hi, Luana. Hi, beautiful. You are so welcome, sweetheart. I am so thankful for all of you, for being here and getting the divine messages, and, being able to take whatever resonates with you and keep shining your light, because all of you are beautiful. You're angelic. You stand in your power, and you're a child of God. And together, brothers and sisters, we will rise to make this world into a better place and have that unity of unconditional love like God wants. He wants everything to come from a loving space, and that's our goal, that's our mission. And I'm not going to stop until it all comes into fruition, because God guides me each and every day, to give the messages, to empower, to inspire, to motivate, to kick that in, that ambition, to propel forward, and to really understand that forgiveness is not you being weak or thinking that somebody's overpowering. Forgiveness is the true healing for you, because when you forgive that person and you move forward, because you can forgive them, but you don't condone the behaviors that they're doing. But when you forgive them, you hand that over to God, and he will transmute that negative into a positive reward for you on your divine path. So you will get the blessings and reward and the abundance, whether it's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, or with relationships. I just know that the message that he gave me, yeah, my ordained is coming through. I just need him to be able to step up and come forward, because God said he's got to take the action, to show that he's ready for something that God is giving him, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful when God shows you the way, when your dreams and the visions you get are actually showing what God wants you to know, right? So, sending lots of love and light to all of you, healing prayers and blessings to all who need it in this time. Anybody who is having a low vibration, go listen to this song. Where is it? Hold on. I'm going to tell you. I want you to be able to go listen to this song. If I can find it here, where is it? Where is it? It's called We Believe. We Believe. Okay? And go take a minute. Well, I think the song is actually like 4 or 6 minutes, actually. So take 4 to 6 minutes, you know. But go listen to that song called We Believe. The thing is you're going to feel the power of that upliftment of God coming through to re-energize your soul, to give you the strength that you need, because that is a song that has the power of him in that song, and you will feel his vibrations on a frequency that you've never felt here on the 3D. I mean, some of you have felt him and felt the hands of God, yes, but when you hear that song, it will give you chills. It will give you like you'll be smiling. You'll be like, "Wow, what is all this?" You know, it's like it changed your vibration. It gives you that positive. Yeah, look, helping the community raise their vibrations to have a stronger frequency. Wow, there's the communication. So, yeah, go listen to that song. It's called We Believe by his name is Wes, WES. Um, you're gonna find yourself, you're gonna be like, every time I hear that song, my vibration goes up, and it's like I just went into the candy store and ate like tons of candy or something, and I'm running around. Yeah, look at because it's the Ace of Wands, it's that inspiration, it's that spiritual love, and it's something that you will feel on a much deeper level. So, all right, well, that is your beautiful message from God. That is the dream interpretation for the collectives to have a greater understanding of his way of showing about the cat and the dog and the loyalty and the protection and everything else, being very intuitive. Make sure you're protecting your energy. I'm hearing because somebody's getting like, it's not on a full on headache, but I'm hearing that he's saying something about somebody gets like these pulsations almost like a headache, and it starts messing with your vision. That's because somebody around you or somebody that you've been in contact with has that lower energy. Clear your crown chakra. Clear your crown chakra, because the thing is spiritually, them lower energies are trying to tap in, because look, you need to be very disciplined with the King of Pentacles. You need to be very disciplined and stand in your power, right? Why? Because you have that great potential with your creation and your inspiration to protect God and protect yourself. No longer being that doormat. I'm also hearing from some of you that God is coming through and saying, now is the time to reach out and make that text, make that phone call, make that email. He's saying that with the messages, the Eight of Wands that came out, and if it comes out again, like I said, he's saying that it's time. It's time, because it's no longer about the Seven of Swords. No more betrayal. This is the highest minor arcana in the deck, but it's about having that faith that you're done with that. Them situations are done, because the Queen of Pentacles is being very down to earth, very, very understanding. Yeah, Four of Swords, put that stuff to rest, right? Okay. All right. So for whoever that resonated with, it's time. It's time. Yeah, look at the Three of Swords in reverse. No more heartache if you do everything. Okay, so if you're getting a headache, all the time, there is a lower energy that is trying to spiritually pull you down or is attached to you. You need to be able to cleanse yourself. Okay, you need to be able to spiritually cleanse yourself and ask Archangel Michael to remove all lower energies immediately from you, because when you start feeling, especially like right up here on the crown of your head, okay, when you feel that, like, it's almost like a pulsating where it's not on a full on headache, it's agonizing um pain there, it's like a headache but not a full on headache. and it starts messing with your vision where you're seeing like little squiggly lines, or you're seeing like the healing mandala, like almost like a daisy or a sunflower flower, you know, through your sight. Yeah, it's, you need to remove them lower energies because you can pick them up just being out in public. You know, you don't have to have like certain people in your house. But the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is beautiful because this once narrow-mindedness that have taken place, it is now shining the light. It is now showing you the difference of what needs to be done. So thank you, Father. I greatly appreciate you for everything that you do. Yeah, look, King of Cups. King of Cups, baby. This is emotionally balanced. This is standing in your power, being emotionally balanced every step of the way. And look, you got the Queen. Oh, told you. Yin yang twin flame, baby. Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. The King and Queen have arrived, and they're sharing their cups. Fill your cups. And why? Because she's very calm, very intuitive, very compassionate. They are like mirror images of who they are. Very, very emotionally balanced he is, and she is very, very emotionally balanced and very intuitive. She's a great influencer and knows how to stand in her power. And together, you know, they walk harmoniously down the aisle. I'm hearing that there's going to be a marriage. Yeah, look, here it is. Eight of Wands just came out. Like I'm telling you, it's time to make that change. The communication has been spoken. So, all right. 141:17 on there. Yay, that's the unconditional love and the abundance is coming through. All right. I am going to take off now here, but the thing is I do want to make one announcement for anybody you know, who's following me. I will be putting up I'll do my lives, but I am going to be putting up a few smaller pre-recorded videos that I'm going to do because God told me to speak on certain subjects and everything, and so I've got them all ready to go. That is for the youngers because he said help the children. So that's going to be all categorized underneath the children for healing and stuff like that because it some of these children need unconditional love. Some of these children, like with my own experience, you know, no mother, no father that wants anything to do with them. You know, we don't want them to go on living the lives like we had to live. It's we need to make a difference in these children's ways to protect the children and everything on the way also. So just know that the ones that you see, it'll have messages for the adults too, but it's for the children and everything. My lives here are for the adults, and the messages for the adults. So sending you lots of love and light. I greatly appreciate every one of you. Please hit that like and subscribe button, that little notification, support your girl. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow on the live. Sending lots of love and light. I love you guys. Have a good, fantastic Friday night. Be safe. Peace.